And good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be worldwide. Stefan Sherba with Emotional Soul Healing, and decided with creating another guided healing meditation for today. And I decided to cover another aspect with the soul agreement. We're living in some very, very interesting times, specifically being in the fifth dimension, the 5D. And this is the first time, at least for this plane here, where the universe is fully assisting with giving everyone an equal opportunity with being into the 5D. And the 5D is not so much as a logical place way of thinking, but it's being in the heart. And it's not a thinking way, but it's what do we feel in the heart? Is it deep down inside? This is the juice of it. So I welcome you here to the call, or to the, not to the call, but to the recording. This will be a guided healing meditation, and it's there to address something that's very near and dear to me, that for each of the souls that come here, they come here for very well chosen parents, agreements, culture, background. The background doesn't matter if it's the culture, doesn't mean anyone's more privileged or more special, or if there's an idea that if someone's coming from Europe or Western Europe, that it's that much better than every other part of this planet. So what I'm sharing here is I'd like to be doing a video for this evening, a guided healing meditation with clearing out the karma energy, the karma emotional friction for those that are residing either in Germany or in Holland. And the intention here is to really set the tone for what's to come in the 5D. So for all those, if they're stuck somewhere and deep down inside, they're looking for a way out, or a way that we're not just all coming here to fulfill a job or to fulfill a position. There is something that deep down inside, it's in each and every one of us. There is a soul agreement, or a contract, a binding contract with the soul and with the universe. So if you feel inclined with hanging out here, you're welcome to listen to this. This is, again, as a guided healing meditation. If you're driving, please pull over, or if you're under the influence or operating heavy machinery, please do not listen to this guided healing meditation. So I would invite you here to find yourself here into a comfortable position, and simply uncrossing your hands, uncrossing your feet, closing your eyes, and taking in 3 deep breaths. And I'd like you to imagine in your mind's eye, with your eyes closed, visualizing having a large silver plate. And on the silver plate, I'd like you to empty out as much as possible here. Whatever's been going on for today, the past week or the past month, if there's anything dealing with stress, finances, if there's anything coming in from the family, the culture, and the religion, or if there's anything where deep down inside you're feeling the energetic shift, as the 5D is literally shaking everyone and anyone, including myself here, with leveling up, or what is it on the inside that really I need to address or take a look at. Be generous with this, and you're welcome to bring out as many silver plates as required. And when you're ready, watching these silver plates rising higher and higher into the vastness of the universe until you no longer see it. Imagine yourself here, walking through your garden, sensing and feeling the sun's warmth in your skin, and smelling the fragrance of either if it's the autumn wind, if it's the garden, if it's the trees, if it's the sea breeze, and continuing walking through this garden. And as you continue walking towards the edge of your garden, walking up the set of stairs, up to the door, guarding your own private island. In the doorway, there's a key. Taking this key and unlocking this door, stepping into your island, closing the door behind you, locking it, and keeping the key with you. This is your home away from home. This is your private sanctuary. And I would like for you here on your island, I'd like you to invoke and invite here your younger self, your younger inner child, and giving this inner child here both a hug and a kiss. As you gaze deep into the eyes of your inner child, behind those eyes, truthfully and deeply, what do you see behind those eyes? Is it a happy child? Is it a joyful child? Or is this child, perhaps is this inner child, are they hiding out? Or are they wondering, where have you been? Or deep down inside, where the hell have you been? Deep down inside, is this inner child feeling pissed off, angry? I'd like you to give your inner child here both a hug and a kiss, and thank your inner child for being here. I'd like you to invoke and invite here onto your island here your spiritual guides from the light, invoking and inviting in your spiritual guides from the light, and whether you see them or not, it doesn't matter. Simply invoking and inviting in your guides here from the light. As this meditation, it is well protected by the light and with the universe. Your guides are going to be showing you some older files, some older movies that are still running within the subconscious. I'd like for you and your inner child to take a few moments here, make yourself comfortable. As your guides are going to be showing you some older files, some older files that are still running within the subconscious. And they're going to flash in front of your mind's eye. And then later on throughout this meditation, we're going to have as many of these files closed here. Take a few moments, and I'll be back with you here in just a minute. Enjoy your movie. I'd like you to take a few moments here between you and your inner child. And take a moment there. What did you see? If you saw something, it's great. And if not here, just take a moment here. Just taking a moment here, being in your silence. And you're welcome to discuss this here with your inner child. And you're going to be asking your guides here from the light with assisting you with cutting the emotional energy, the emotional friction, the etherical charge that's in the etherical body. And you're going to ask your guides here from the light with placing these cords into the field with peace, compassion, universal love, and grace. Taking a deep breath, please. Hold it. And with a purifying exhale, I'd like you to breathe it all out. I'm going to be asking your guides here from the light to assist you. Despite the family, and if it's the energetic cords that are coming in here from mom and dad, or from anyone else here from the soul's perspective, or from the physical experience, and from the soul's part, whether they're biological parents, adopted, or anyone else here that gave it or provided the worst experience. And through this meditation here, for the German and Dutch background, I'm going to be asking you guys to assist you with having any of the cords, any of the files, any of the feelings associated from the family, the culture, and the religion, any of the ideology, any of the heavy programming, and anything deep down inside that's no longer serving you. If it's dealing with the pride, the ego, if it's coming from being defiant, from being vulgar, ask your guides to assist you from the light with having all these cords, all these files, and all these feelings placed peacefully into the field with peace, compassion, universal love, and grace. All of this here from the family, the culture, the religion, and the collective experience, from your past, present, and future self, placed into the field with peace, compassion, universal love, and grace. Take in a deep breath, please. Hold it. And with a purifying exhale, breathe it all out. For any of the files and for any of the feelings associated with either feeling stuck, stuckness, and it doesn't matter if it's coming from the German Republic or any of the tension, whether it's coming from West Germany, East Germany, or there's any of their chords there with the same thing within Holland, whatever it is politically. Whether it's labeled as a democratic society. What is behind all these masks that are worn, either with justifying the wars or energetically enslaving or entrapping a lot of people, being stuck in a matrix and with no way out. Asking your guides to assist you here from the light, to assist you with having as much of these cords cut and unplugged, and placed into the field with peace, compassion, universal love and grace. Take in a deep breath, please. Hold it. And with a purifying exhale, breathing it all out. All the cords back from the past, present, and future self collectively placed into the field. For any of the files and for any of the feelings associated either with high pressure, ideology of either being very skilled at a cost with it, and it's that inner cost on the inside, whether as a professional, pilot, doctor, lawyer, if it's an officer, drill sergeant, someone that's gone to school and obtained their master's papers or their doctorate, as a high achiever, or for those that are at home, for those that are in the family and they're aware of it, if they're dying at a younger age, 55 or 60 or 65 years old, and deep down inside having the awareness that somewhere in the family these energies are coming in there, you're going to be asking your guides to have all these files and all these feelings associated with it, known or unknown to you, asking to have any of these files and feelings, known or unknown to you, placed into the field back from the family, the culture, and the religion, and from the family experience. Anything back from the initial trigger, the initial boiler point, perceived or experienced, known or unknown to you. Any files dealing with the stigma, or the pride, or the ego, or that the west side is better than the east side, or the east side is better than the west, or any of the files and any of the feelings associated with hate against one country to another, for any of the difficulties, for any of the traumas. Ask your guides to assist you with having any of these collective files and feelings, known or unknown to you, placed energetically into the field from the family, the culture, the religion, from the collective experience, the environment, everything back in from the initial trigger, the initial boiler point, perceived or experienced, known or unknown to you. Ask your guides from the light to take all these files and all these feelings collectively from your past, present, and future self, placing them energetically into the field with peace, compassion, universal love, and grace. Taking a deep breath, please. Hold it. And with a purifying exhale, breathe it all out. For any of the files and for any of the feelings associated with hate, racism, it doesn't matter the background, the creed, the race, the religion, the demographic. If it's for those with the German background, or those that are from another background, visiting there, being there, born there. For any of the files, if it's coming from a different ethnicity, from a different part of the world, or a different religion, especially from the history where things got really wild, really intense, really nasty, really vulgar, and where it cost a lot of people's lives. And deep down inside, wondering, where did this all go? Ask your guides to assist you with having as many of these masks worn within the family, back from the inner child, back from the family, the culture, the religion, everything back in from the initial trigger point, the initial trigger, the initial boiler point, experienced or perceived, known or unknown to you. Ask your guides here from the light to assist you with having all these collective energies and collective files and feelings, known or unknown to you, placed into the field with peace, compassion, universal love and grace. Take in a deep breath, please. Hold it. And with a purifying exhale, breathe it all out. For any of the files and for any of the feelings, known or unknown to you, if there's anything dealing with the energetic loops, for whatever happened in World War I, World War II, for all those that were lost, or more importantly, that for the old souls and for the master numbers from the previous generation, 99.9% unfortunately didn't make it. This is for the old souls and for those that carry the master number type vibrations. We're in a new energy. There's a new consciousness here. Going to be asking your guides here from the light to assist you with having as much of this karma, as much as the family trauma, whether it was mental, emotional, physical, spiritual, sexual, any of the destructive energies, any of the political energies, any of the religious energies, and any other forms of entrapment energetically, asking your guides to assist you energetically, having these cords cut from the light, everything back in from the initial trigger, the initial boiler point, perceived or experienced, known or unknown to you. Asking your guides from the light to assist you with having these collective files and collective feelings from your past, present, and future self placed energetically into the field with peace, compassion, universal love and grace. Take in a deep breath, please. Hold it. And with a purifying exhale, breathe it all out. For any of the files and for any of the feelings, for those that are waking up here, for those that are awakened, or for those that deep down inside that are feeling the energy, that are feeling the emotions behind this. And it's the universe that's supporting the feminine and female consciousness moving forward with this. You're going to be asking your guides to assist you from the light here, to assist you with releasing any of the lower energies, the lower frequencies. If it's affecting one's health, it's affecting one's way of thinking, or deep down inside, if there's any hidden feelings of feeling worried, sad, anything feeling secretive, or whatever the heavy karma that's been held on to throughout all these years. Asking guides here from the light to assist you with lightening up as much as possible here. I'm going to ask you guides here from the light to assist you with going back in from the family, the culture, the religion, and the environment. Going back as young as possible, back in from the initial trigger, the initial boiler point, perceived or experienced, known or unknown to you. Asking your guides here from the light to ask to have as many of those files and feelings and the emotional cords placed into the field with peace, compassion, universal love, and grace. Take in a deep breath, please. Hold it. And with a purifying exhale, breathe it all out. On the top of your head, with your inner child and with all of your guides here on your island, if there's something else here energetically that you'd like to place into the field on your own time or on your own accord, you're welcome to take in a deep breath and setting the intention with releasing it with peace, compassion, universal love, and grace. Take in a deep breath, please. Holding it. And with a purifying exhale, breathe it all out. Asking your guides here from the light with the universe they're going to be asking or assisting you here, invoking and inviting in a pillar of white light from the universe. And as it touches the top of your crown, on the top of your head, with your inner child, with you and with all of your guides there, embodying this pillar of white light. And allowing this white light as it touches the top of your crown, going down through your spine, down to your base chakra, down to the tips of your fingers, down to the bottom of your feet. Ask your guides here to further assist you with releasing as much of the cords here or the energy here as possible. Allow yourself here being completely filled in here with the light. Ask your guides there if there's anything on the inside, if there's any areas where you feel sore, tender, if there's any internal stress. Just keep channeling and filling yourself in here with the light. There is an abundance of this light. It's not your own light, it's the light from the universe. Keep being showered, being completely showered here with the white light. Sending and radiating this white light outside of your etherical being. And radiating and sending this white light throughout your home, whether it's you're in the city, the community, villa, radiating this white light several kilometers away from your home, radiating this white light in all different directions. Asking your guides here from the light, as you're continuing being showered here with the white light, ask your guides to assist you from the light, to assist you with embodying you with a strong pillar of universal love, universal joy, universal peace, and universal elation. take a few moments here between you and your inner child to reflect upon this meditation for today. As you gaze deep into the eyes of your inner child, acknowledging this younger self and thanking your inner child for being here. What word or what promise can you give to inner child to assist each other breaking free from all the mess? What word or what promise can you give to each other to assist each other moving forward, being into the 5D? What word or what promise can you show to the universe or with whomever you believe in, or being asked or being shown a sign, a clear sense of direction or guidance with this? And asking your guides here from the light to start showing you the direction, or perhaps the soul calling, or honoring, more importantly, the soul agreement that each and every one of us are coming here for in this lifetime. And if there's any masks behind those masks, asking your guides to assist you with having all those collective masks taken off and energetically placed into the field. Placing those files and those feelings to the field with peace, compassion, universal love and grace. Taking a deep breath, and with the purifying exhale, breathe it all out. What actions are you willing to show with yourself, with that inner child? And with the actions, whoever you believe in, if it's a higher self, if it's with the universe, the creator, source, or with one's own soul, with breaking free from the matrix. Give your inner child here both a hug and a kiss, and thank your inner child for being here for today. Thanking your guides here from the light, from the light, from the light, nothing but the light. Thanking the universe here. And whenever you're ready, walking back to the door, guarding your island, taking out your key and unlocking this door, stepping out of your island, closing the door behind you, locking it, and keeping the key with you. Walking back down the set of stairs, back out into your garden, and throughout your garden, picking up a flower or two. And whenever you're ready, gently moving your hands and feet, opening your eyes, taking in 1 or 2 deep breaths, and welcome back. I would encourage you, if you're still here listening to this here, have a glass of water or 2 or more. And if you're feeling tired, have a nap, or retiring earlier for the day, going to bed, and just having a good night's rest. So, thank you for being here for today. This is This is part of the 3D to 5D awakening process. So it's not a joke here, as each and every one of us, we've all volunteered showing up here at this vital and most critical time. And I would invoke or invite each and every one of you and ask yourself deep on the inside, authentically, behind the position, behind the job, or whatever you're doing, deep down inside, what do you feel called to? If there's something that, if deep down inside you're aware of it, or you wished you had the guts to do it many years ago, with whatever you're feeling called to, the universe, your soul and your guides will go out of their way to assist you with whatever you need to do or whatever you need to accomplish here in this lifetime with this. And the universe will fully support those that decide to embark on this journey. I thank you for your time for today, and be kind with yourself, treat each other well. Have an awesome day.